So guys, we got all the electronics out of this guy. We got the motor sitting over here, receiver, and then down here, got the light module, got the ESC all out. Everything is staying out of there. So now we need to put in a castle motor on this baby. Problem there is, while this thing is gonna keep moving around, we have to put in another mount that I have here. So we have a mount here. So if you guys want to get this, stupid RC, that's what it's called. So in here, we have this big plate, which is gonna go up on the top here in a certain way, just like that. And we got a whole bunch of screws. And we got this guy right here. Come on out. We got this guy, so this can fly out of here. So what we need to do here is make sure, so this is gonna sit down here, just like so. And in the bottom there's gonna be 4 screws, the original screws that we pulled out of this guy. So what we're gonna do is, but to begin with, what we wanna do is, we do wanna lock up both of these. So we do need to put a little bit of thread lock on both of these. So let's take them out. Since we're never gonna remove these guys, what I wanna do is, I wanna use a red. Okay, since they're never gonna come out. And we'll put a bit on this and stick it right back in. There you go. Let's bring the other one out. Same thing. We're gonna put a tiny bit on this guy as well. Okay, we need to come out a little bit more so we can capture the correct amount that's going to go decently inside and grab the threads. So I might have to loosen this guy up a bit to capture, because I feel this thing is just getting stiff. So this guy goes on just like that. Let's lock up this guy. Okay, so we are done with this red thread lock. We do have a blue one, so the blue one is going to be the next one. So what I want to do here is, let's get a little bit of this blue thread lock. I want to put a little bit in each of these holes. You can put it on the bolt itself, but I like to put it on the holes here because the reason is the bolt, it will just sip out from the front of it. So let me get this. I need to fix that. I got stuff all over my hand. Okay, wiping my hands down. We're gonna drop this guy into this, right into this, and we're gonna flip this over. We're going to try to capture the bolts, if I can manage this without looking. So got one in there. Once one hole, you can just let it go, and the rest should be piece of cake. So these are the same bolts that we originally took off this guy. This is what held the original motor in. And That baby's in. There you go. So, what I want to do is, I'm going to make sure they're all locked in. Okay, one thing I didn't pay attention, what if the bag that we had a couple of washers that go with this? So, I'm going to go back into that bag. There's no instructions on this thing, so you're just on your own. There's a whole bunch of... Okay, that's for the motor. Okay, yeah, so none of these bolts belong down there. So what we put down there belongs down there. So it just stays here. Anyways, we are going to have to splice. I'm going to splice this guy off. Just splice it off and I'm going to come right back. It's gone, baby. It's gone. Cut that guy off. So we're back in business. So I want to make sure everything is working order. So everything is in working order. So what we're going to do next is we need to get our motor next. That's where this guy comes in. The XLX2 combo. So in here, this bag is pretty ripped. In here we have a whole bunch of stuff that we don't need, and the stuff we don't need is all in here. We got the cable there. So we need our motor here. So the motor is gonna go in next. Holy cow. So this motor goes in just like so, and it slides up and down, just like that. See that? So I'm gonna lock up the motor. So what I need to do is, in this bag, we got a couple of screws that we need to use. So it's a lot of screws in here. The screws we need is, okay, so why is there only one in here? Okay, this is what I need. What I need is, so this goes in here just like that, and we should be able to tighten it right from the top. But what we need to do is we need to put some washers. So this thing does need washers. Don't like the design, but we're gonna have to stick with it. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get the motor in, then you guys can see. There you go, guys. I need to do a little bit of setting, but I got everything working in there. Gonna connect the motor, the sensor, find out where the switch is gonna be, connect the cables. I got the antenna, I got the cancel link. The cancel link cable is sticking right over here. I'm gonna have to figure out where that goes. But everything is plugged in. Gonna have to put some bullet connectors. Gonna get this baby ready before the summer. But I am waiting for tires, and I still need to figure out my gearing and the spool. But other than that, thank you for watching, and stay tuned to see this bad boy in action. See you guys.